Andrea, great. First off, it's always great seeing you. And whenever we get a chance to speak, because of course I've got this behind me here. This here, it's lights, camera, action. We're talking about one of the most prestigious events that go on for Toronto during that Black History Month calendar. What is happening as we speak?
Wow, we've got an amazing edition we're presenting to the Toronto public and also around Canada because it's also online. It's our 12th edition. We have a fantastic lineup for everyone this year.
Now, for folks who don't know anything about this great event,
Mhm.
how did it start? Talk about the queen who put this all together and how it really became such a center point during Black History Month in Toronto.
Well, the Queen, as we all know, or people do not know, is Fabienne Collat. And Fabienne is the founder of the Fabienne Collat Foundation. And we now have 6 Black film festivals across Canada, thanks to Fabienne and our amazing team and our incredible partners. So TBFF is going into its 12th season, 12th edition of the TBFF. And every year we really work hard to present a dynamic, interesting program that will really appeal to all audiences from whether they're 6 years old, because we have a kids festival, film festival as well within TBFF, all the way up to, seniors that can come and enjoy some really beautiful films. So it started off, this whole festival circuit started off with Montreal was the first city where there was the Haitian Film Festival that started 20 years ago. We're going into our 20th year this year. So MIBFF is going to be, we're going to be celebrating that 20th anniversary this year in September. And so it started off with the Haitian Film Festival, and then over a few years that ran, and then it transformed into the Montreal International Black Film Festival. And then I believe not long after, maybe a few years later, Toronto was launched. So the Toronto Black Film Festival was launched, followed by the Halifax Black Film Festival. And then during COVID, during the pandemic, everything went online, and we were able to launch 3 brand new festivals: Ottawa, Vancouver, and Calgary. So yeah, and so we did our first circuit all in person last year. Was the first time we were able to do everything in person and online. And so this year we're going into our second trip around the globe, as I like to put it, of all in person and online once again. So we're
So
really
let's
happy.
break
We're
it.
very pleased.
So let's break it down for the next couple of days here in Toronto. How does it work? How many films are going to be involved? How do we see the films? Also, you talked about there's a kids portion to this and any other portions to this great festival.
So we've got 80 films from 20 countries this year, including, oh my goodness, Jamaica, Canada, USA, Brazil, Africa, just to name a few of the countries. Um, we also have the 30 films from the Being Black in Canada 2023 cohort. So Being Black in Canada is the largest mentorship training program in Canada for emerging filmmakers between the ages of 18 and 30. And so this year we're presenting all their films during TBFF as well at the Carlton Cinema. This event is on Friday, February 16th, if I'm not mistaken the date, so Friday at the Carlton Cinema. And we've got the Toronto cohort who will be there in person, who will be able to also speak on the films after the screenings. So we've got, films for really everyone. The Kids Festival is on Family Day, which is Monday in Ontario. And yes, we've got a beautiful lineup of activities, workshops. We've got this great video capsules. They're called Sunny's Quest, with local children from Toronto who are going to come and speak on, what it's like being a Black child in Toronto and their experiences and things like that. Yeah, that's really great. It's the second year we're presenting it in Toronto. It's by Apartment 11, and it's called Sunny's Quest. So please come out with your children for that. That is free. We're also showing a kids film on Saturday, on Monday as well. So everything you need to know about the programming this year is online as well, with all the the dates, the times, and the venues. We also have a really exciting tribute. Do you want me to jump right in, Rudy?
That was actually
Okay.
going to be my next question because
Okay,
you
okay.
guys have done these amazing tributes in the past. So let's get to this one. The drum roll, please. Who's going to be honored this time around?
The legendary trailblazing Pam Grier. So we, yes, yes. So,
I got to
Miss
find my
Grier,
black leathers. I got
yes, yes. You have to come out for that, Rudy. You absolutely have to come out for that. We are ecstatic to have Pam Grier in the house. She will be live in person on February 15th at Isabel Bader Theater. The event starts at 7:30. It'll be so we've got two sets of tickets. We have VIP tickets that you can purchase for $99, which gives you the opportunity to meet Pam Grier, have a photo op, as well as the ceremony, the cocktail, and we're screening her iconic Foxy Brown. So those of you who are in a certain age group will know this film. And those of you that don't know what it is, then go out and find it on I don't know where you could find it, but definitely maybe on YouTube they're showing it. But it's definitely a film that kicked off the blaxploitation genre back in the 70s. And so she'll be there February 15th. There's also tickets for those people who just want to come for the film, and there's going to be a live conversation with her and Fabienne, who will be having a really great talk at the end. And those tickets are $45. So we would really love to see as many people come out and just, celebrate Pam Grier.
And I'm going to make a real big suggestion. Wear your best 70s outfits
Yeah,
if you're
bell
going to go.
bottoms.
There you go. Exactly. If you have not seen Foxy Brown, believe me, it's going to be a great eye opener for you and what she's done for
Yeah,
Black film and for women of all
yeah.
genres. So this is going to be absolutely amazing. Look, we got to find out exactly where's the hub, where's the location for this, and as you
So
mentioned before, how do we find tickets, how do we find information, how do we get all of this?
sure. I'd be happy to. So all the information can be found at torontoblackfilm.com, which is the website. So we've got a great website with all the information that you need to know for the whole festival from the beginning to the end. The venues this year, most of all the screenings are happening at the Carlton Cinema, which is at 20 Carlton Street. Our tribute event for Pam Grier is at Isabel Bader. And we also have another very important tribute on Saturday. We're honoring the legendary Charles Officer. And we really, what a big loss, a huge loss for this industry, for Canadian cinema, Black film. And so we really wanted to do something special for him. And so we'll be screening Aquila's Escape on Saturday at 5 p.m. And we also have another really special event going on Saturday right after at 9 p.m. We've got a film called Sway, which is a local Toronto production. And the whole cast and crew will be there. There'll be a Q&A after the screening. And so that's really exciting to have some real, talented Toronto filmmakers, producers, actors, everyone from the film will be there. And it's the premiere. So I invite everyone to come out Saturday. It's going to be a fantastic day as well.
And for those who don't know anything about this amazing director, go on my Facebook, go on my website, or go on my TikTok. I reposted one of the last interviews that I did with him
Oh, great.
up, and it really expresses his life, his love of film, and his love in the direction of his films too.
Mm.
Last question I want to put out. I want to put this out, and I think this is important. Even though we're calling this the Toronto Black, Film Festival and stuff, people need to understand this is celebrating Black culture. It doesn't exclude everybody else.
No. That's something that we emphasize greatly is that the festival is for everyone. We invite everyone, all communities, all backgrounds to come and just enjoy these beautiful films because honestly, a lot of these films you'll never see them on the big screen. Like you'll never see them on mainstream. And this is why this platform exists. It's in order to bring these films to the masses. And so people can have the opportunity to experience these incredible stories that we don't see enough of on the big screen. We just don't. We don't see enough people that look like us. And you know, it's a really great opportunity to invite your friends and invite people from that you know that maybe don't haven't been to Toronto Black Film Festival, who have never been to a Black Film Festival, to come out and see these films. And there's a lot of exchanges going on after the film, dialogue, and you know something. In order to connect with a story, it doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter where you're from, because the human experience in these films, or you know, the fantastic, the imaginary, we can all connect with. And so that's what I really try to, when I invite people to come out, it's really for that. It's the connections and you know, the human interactions that come from that. So please come out. You'll really have a great time.
Amen to that. Thank you so much for this interview. Thank you once
You're
again
very
for bringing this back
welcome.
to Toronto. We'll see you when you come down here. And I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, this is something that's going to be really, really special. What a way to again celebrate Black
Yes,
History Month here in Canada and Toronto. Thank you again. You take care and safe trip
my
coming to
pleasure,
Toronto.
Rudy. I'll see you on the red carpet.